In this video, I'm going to show you how AI automates B2B lead generation 3 times faster than old previous manual methods and even AI methods on a simple 5-step process that works in every B2B industry. So firstly, when you need B2B leads, you also need to find them. Whom am I going to contact and why? So as for this example, I'm going to show you a campaign I've been running for a social media manager located in United Kingdom. And as you can see here, it's from the LinkedIn job portal. So this implies that these companies are actually hiring for a role that my client had to hire for or wanted to pitch the service for. So then I took this URL from the LinkedIn job board, placed it into my Apollo, which is connected to this NNN workflow. And walking you through what this does is once I have the URL from the LinkedIn search job board, it qualifies and finds each ideal candidate prospect for that company, meaning I'm finding the person that's responsible for the hire and hence pitch my client's services on a very personalized scale. So this is the automated way instead of going manually through the listing page of job applications where they're hiring for and pitch them one by one, because this finds, nurtures, sequence, qualifies, and even personalize the message completely for you. So how that looks like within the CRM is it finds each prospect that I tick the boxes for, and it can even determine if it's cold, meaning, okay, let's send a cold email to them. Or if it's not qualified, that could potentially be, okay, they're newly started, they most likely don't have the funds, it's too big or too small of a company, or whatever it might be. It all comes down to the qualifications of the offer you are running. So by doing this, you see very clearly in the CRM of the full job board initially, whom am I finding, whom am I targeting, whom are qualified as of the qualifications, making sure that everything is laser pinpoint targeted and nothing leaves to chance. So there's no fluff in it as well. And that leads to when you launch the campaign, that as you can see here, the sequence started is 778, and this has most likely run for, I think it's 4 weeks and 1 day. And the opportunities, meaning people that have made a positive reply, is quite great in my in my parameters, such as having a this high KPI of 13 people within 4 weeks that wants to have more information. They want to see maybe the prices of this option, or they want to see a website or any case studies, testimonial, or basically need somewhat more information. So the goal here of these that's replied in a positive manner is to book them on a call to sell them on your service. And as you can see here on the right hand side, only already one deal has been closed with a startup fee of 3.5k, and the rest of the leads haven't yet, as of recording, fully been processed, but I'm assuming a handful more of them will become close clients as well, because the responses have been pretty awesome, if I might say it so myself. And the final detail in this 5-step process, because this is step 4 to launch the campaign, step 5 is to automate the booking sequence in it itself. And that's built down with this workflow. And this is also an NLM workflow, which I like to call the inbox handler or inbox management agent. Basically means the same. And what that does is it can sense as soon as a reply comes through, and each of the replies that come through will fall in either of these sub buckets that you can see. It kind of looks like a fork or a pitchfork of some means. So basically, can you provide more information? And then go up here to this inside, and it can perhaps be more information about your business, more information about your service, more information about your price, but basically a more information state. So this agent can sense and qualify which path it should go on, and then enroll that in a new subsequence. So the dialogue becomes prompt, quickly, agile, and move the prospect in the sales process even further. Or it perhaps go down this line, it's referring you to someone else, because some of the qualifications and the previous step, you might find, I don't know, John within the company. You reach out to John, and John say, no, you should speak to Sarah. Okay, now we got Sarah's contacts from this sequence, and we push Sarah into the campaign. So everything is tailored and make sure that there's no leaky buckets within the campaign. Perhaps they want, perhaps it's a question that's not even applicable because it's so so out of the box, so out of the ordinary that it needs kind of a human touch. Well, then we make that note and make sure that a human reads through the message that it wants to send as a draft before pushing through, because we want to take care of every lead because they're super qualified with silk's glove. And when this process is set up, we have everything from finding people looking for a service, which was the job listing board. You have enriched, qualified, find the leads, and make a personalized message to them offering the service. You have an automated campaign that pitched them what step two did. And you now have the campaign running. So ultimately, the inbox management, which is these qualified leads show up on your calendar. So if that's something you like to do to automate your full B2B outbound sequences with the highest buying intent possible and get these calls straight into your calendar, you have two options. First one is you go to the link down below to this video to check the cheat sheet as of how to grow your business with AI, or you can book a call if you want this handled for you so you can start flooding your calendar with calls as soon as next week. See you soon.